We're reading from the book of Matthew from verse 4 till verse 7. And the word says, "For God said, respect your father and your mother, and whoever curses his father or his mother is to be put to death. But you teach that if a person has something he could use to help his father or mother, but says, this belongs to God, he does not need to honor his father. In this way, you disregard God's command in order to follow your own teaching. You hypocrites, how right Isaiah was when he prophesied about you." Now, normally I would say I give context about my understanding of this verse or verses. But I think that Christ has made it very plain and simple. However, when we look at how life is today, it does seem like a lot of us find it difficult to honor and respect our mothers and fathers. Not because we do not want to, but because of the things that our mothers and fathers do. A lot of us have mothers and fathers that have hurt us so badly to the point where we even had to question our faith. We even had to ask God, like, don't I deserve to be loved and protected and foreseed for? Why is it that I have parents that don't see me as a person? And today I just want to encourage you. Respect them as people that have brought you into this world, because at the end of the day, you wouldn't have been here if it wasn't for them. And in the same breath, understand that they only did what they know how to do. Because you can only give what you have received. And unfortunately, some of our parents were born in a generation where they were in survival mode. There was no time to learn how to nurture, how to care, and how to provide. Even if it's not an excuse. But I know that there are parents out there that have done very cruel things to their children. And the greatest thing that you can do for yourself as a child that has received that cruelty is to forgive them. Forgive your mom for the things that she has done and said. Forgive your father for the things that he has done and said. And even the things that they didn't do, forgive them for that. So that you are not burdened with the anger and disappointment. Because the moment you forgive, that is also the moment you start to release anger. And anger is a spirit that can destroy a lot of things in your life. So forgive them so that that spirit of anger can leave you. Forgive them so that you can move forward in your life and also have clarity. Forgive them so that you can become a better person and a better parent to your children if you have. God knows and sees all things. God knows the things that your parents have done to you. And I can promise you they will pay in full for the things that they have done and said, for the things that they did not do. They will account for that. But to protect yourself, forgive them and respect them, because they are still your mom and your dad. Even Jesus had to still respect his mother and his father, even though they did not believe in him and in the things that he had done. Even though they saw the miracles, even though they heard about what people said about them, about him. But guess what? Christ did not chase after his mother and father and ask why you do not believe in me. He simply had to move on. When they came looking for him, he made it very clear that my fathers and mothers, who are they? What are fathers and mothers? We can find a mom and a dad in someone in church, a leader in church. We can find a mother and father at work that can teach you certain things. I know that it's sometimes difficult for us to let go because you want to receive that parental love from your parents, but sometimes it's not always possible. And that is also something that you have to understand, that it's not always possible. I can only imagine what Christ had to go through, or the emotions that he had felt when knowing that there are strangers that believe in him, but his own family did not believe. So sometimes some of us have to move through this world knowing that our parents don't believe in us and don't believe in our dreams. But that does not give us the right to disrespect and to dishonor them. It's okay to love your mother and father from a distance. It's okay that they no longer are a part of your life. But don't disrespect them and dishonor them, because God calls us to respect and honor our mothers and fathers. And that is a big ask, because whenever we think of the heartbreaking things that they have done, it sometimes overpowers the respect and the honor that we have for them. But let us not become hypocrites. Let us respect them as mothers and fathers. And if needed, it is okay for them not to be a part of your life. It's okay for them not to move in the new season with you. Not everybody is going to go into the promised land with you.